Oh, well, actually, I don't know much about this. I was going to watch a video. Apparently, Thailand and Cambodia are at war. 30 dead, martial law declared. I honestly don't know why. So I need a update.
On Thursday.
I wasn't even aware of rising tensions between Thailand and Cambodia. I'm completely out of the loop on this. So I have a TLDR video that we'll just watch.
Clashes erupted along disputed parts of the Thai-Cambodian border after weeks of escalating tensions between the two Southeast Asian nations. The renewal of the long-running border dispute has already triggered significant political turmoil in Thailand, has fueled nationalist fervour on both sides, and taken Thailand-Cambodia relations to their lowest.
The only thing I know, I read one thing on it, was that Thailand has a significantly stronger military overall than Cambodia. So it's a little bit stacked. But I don't understand what specifically they're disputing. Border disputes always seem kind of wild. There must be something specifically, right? Because if no one's actually on the border, then it's all theoretical.
Point in decades. So in this video, we're going to explain the Thai-Cambodian border dispute, the fresh fighting between the two countries, and what might happen next.
Okay.
Don't feel overwhelmed by endless news stories. Find out what you need to know every day with TLDR's daily briefing. Listen along. Thailand and Cambodia share more than 800 kilometres of land border, and more than century-old disputes have been a long-running source of tension.
Okay.
The dispute has largely centred on the ancient Hindu temple of Priya Vihir,
There we go.
which sits on a cliff top jutting out of the Dang Rek mountain range, along which the border broadly runs. In 1904, the Kingdom of Siam, modern-day Thailand, signed a border treaty with French authorities that said the border between Siam and Cambodia, part of French Indochina, would run along the watershed line of the Dang Rek Mountains, which in theory would place Priya Vihir in Siam. But the exact border was to be drawn up by the French on behalf of a joint border commission.
We got the French. Never get the French or British to draw your borders, bro. That's guaranteed fighting down the road. Someone's gonna draw your borders and someone's gonna fuck it up.
This happened in 1907, but the French map placed the temple in Cambodian territory. In 1954, after Cambodian independence, Thailand occupied the temple and surrounding area, seeking to enforce its claim. In 1959, Cambodia went to the International Court of Justice, making the case that the temple and its vicinity was Cambodian, and in 1962 the ICJ awarded the temple to Cambodia in a 9-3 vote, but did not clearly rule on ownership of the wider vicinity. Thailand reluctantly withdrew from the temple in 1963, but the dispute was not settled for good. The area was basically off limits for many years due to the Cambodian Civil War, but as this came to an end in the late 1990s and the site began to become accessible again, the dispute resurfaced, particularly when Cambodia sought to register Priya Vihir.
It just doesn't seem that important. So insane to put two modern military nations that have missiles and jets and guns. It's religious? Oh, I'm sorry. That means it's cool and good. No, you're right. This actually makes sense. Wars fought for religion are the most based ones. Those are the ones that make the most sense. I understand. Yeah. Okay, if you're killing people for religion, then it makes...
As a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008. Thailand objected to this, saying that Cambodia's application included the land surrounding the temple that belonged to Thailand. The renewed tensions escalated into military clashes along the border, which continued for the next 3 years, killing at least dozens of people and peaking with a week-long exchange of artillery in 2011. Cambodia went back to the ICJ that year, and in 2013 it ruled unanimously that the 1962 ruling had, in fact, awarded the temple's wider vicinity, i.e. the whole hilltop, to Cambodia. However, the court did not address other disputed patches of land, including another nearby hilltop. Fast forward to 2025.
It's so crazy. It's just nobody's even on the hilltop. Come on, dude. Who cares? Every hilltop needs a fucking international court of justice ruling. If it was, listen, this is going to sound crazy, but if it was like a strategic mineral reserve, if it was a fucking copper mine or a uranium mine, then at least I understand it. But they're fighting to the death over a hilltop that nobody's on. If it was an oil geyser, at least I'd get it. There's money at stake. There's nothing. There's nothing on the hilltop. Think of the tourism dollars the temple brings in. I assume the tourism dollars have already gone to Cambodia because they've had it.
And things have once again escalated. On May the 28th, a brief skirmish between Thai and Cambodian troops along a disputed border area left one Cambodian soldier dead, with both sides blaming the other as the aggressor. This sparked rising nationalism on both sides of the border, and tit-for-tat actions, including border, trade and communication restrictions. It's also sparked major political turmoil in Thailand, which we've made a few videos about, as a phone call between now suspended Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra and de facto Cambodian leader Hun Sen was leaked, in which Paetongtarn appeared overly deferential to Hun and even disparaged a Thai army commander. It sparked outrage in Thailand, as critics accused Paetongtarn of being weak and undermining national security. Interestingly,
I was just going to say, like, the leaders could fucking hash this out. It's such a small detail. Somebody should be able to hash it out for a small concession. But it turns out doing that gets you hated by your own people. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They should have a push-up contest.
It was Hun Sen himself who leaked the phone call, and he's since been on
Oh my God, you know what you do? This is a fucking marketing play. I'm just going to save it. Instead of making it this fucking military, dangerous nationalist thing, you lean into it and you have the Thai-Cambodian yearly games at the temple. And they each send their best athletes and they do like arm wrestling and racing and they have the games. And everyone gets riled up for their country and they're excited. And if they win, they own the temple for a year. And then next year they do it again. And that way, it's like this big game. It spurs the economy. People travel from far and wide to see the games. Everyone's happy. You get to cheer for your country. Nobody dies. I'm solving the country. Boom! Put me in charge, dude. It's already fucking saved. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. And that way, the stupid temple becomes a place where of good instead of bad. They're all going to take peds and cheat. Both sides show up just absolutely roided to shit. Just fucking.
Bit of a warpath, effectively calling for Paetongtarn's government.
Or, another suggestion for chat, or pave the entire temple to the ground, put up a big fucking parking lot, and put a McDonald's right in the middle. Okay? Make it the U.S. Embassy. That's fucking based. That way both sides are happy. It's like a little slice of America. That could also...
to be ousted. People have speculated a number of reasons why Hun has done this. Could it be that he's trying to bolster his and his son, the Prime Minister's position, and distract from domestic problems? Could he feel threatened by the Thai government's plans to legalise casino gambling, which could damage the Cambodian industry? Whatever the case, it has contributed to a major deterioration in bilateral relations alongside the border conflict. During this, Cambodia also announced it would go back to the ICJ to seek a ruling on the unresolved border areas, though Thailand rejects this, saying it doesn't recognise the court's jurisdiction and that it should be resolved bilaterally. But things escalated further this week as fighting resumed on Wednesday, when Thailand blamed Cambodia for laying landmines that exploded in disputed border areas and injured 5 Thai soldiers, leading the Thai government to expel Cambodia's envoy and recall its own ambassador.
That's bad.
For their part, Cambodia claimed the landmines were leftover unexploded mines from its previous civil conflict, and recalled its embassy staff from Bangkok. This triggered a wave of fighting, with exchanges of fire along the border, each side blaming the other for starting it, before things escalated on Thursday morning, when, according to Thailand's foreign ministry...
I just think humans are so stupid, man. This is all avoidable for no gain. And you just got to think about it from the grand scheme. These two countries are in the middle of a fucking changing world. You do not need to be fighting this conflict. Fucking Trump's trying to tariff you both at 40%. You don't need to be fighting over fucking hilltops, dude. there's just not. This is all so wasteful of lives and attention and time and yeah, that's crazy.
Recognize the court's jurisdiction when Thailand areas, resulting in, quote, civilian casualties and fatalities. In response, Thailand released a statement calling on Cambodia to stop all actions that violate Thailand's sovereignty and deployed F-16 fighter jets to bomb military targets in Cambodia, with the Thai army claiming later on Thursday morning that its mission had been successful and no F-16s had been hit. There was then more exchanges of fire in disputed areas, and as of 3 p.m. Thai time, the Thai army is claiming that at least 9 civilians have been killed and a further 14 injured. So, what happens next? Well, we still think the most likely outcome is that things calm down, though things could get worse before they get better. There have been numerous skirmishes along the border over the years, and both sides usually find a way to de-escalate. It's also worth noting that a full-on war wouldn't go well for Cambodia. Thailand's population is about 5 times larger than that of Cambodia. Its defence budget is about 7 times larger, and its GDP is more than 10 times larger. However, there were at least 2 things that make this most recent round of fighting more susceptible to escalation than previous skirmishes. First, this conflict has already incurred a remarkable number of casualties. At least 9 people have already been killed, and this will probably end up being the most deadly skirmish between the 2 countries in at least a decade. Second, the political situation in Thailand means the Thai government doesn't really have the political space to negotiate a de-escalation. After that leaked phone call, the government will want to dispel the idea that it's in any way soft on...
They want to see it as tough as possible. That's fucked up, dude. This is human nature or something, bro. Everyone's got to be like feeling tough.
Cambodia, creating an extra incentive to fight back and escalate. This will make negotiating a peace deal or ceasefire more difficult, because opponents may point to any concessions made as further proof that the government is dangerously soft on Cambodia. Ultimately, the risk here is that this escalates into a repeat of what happened in early 2011, when persistent tensions escalated into essentially a full-on war, which killed at least 20 people, injured hundreds more, and displaced tens of thousands of civilians.
I'm sorry,
this risk
the war killed 20 people, but the minor conflict, the skirmish nowadays killed 30-something? Am I missing something? It was always Cambodia's Temple and Hill, wasn't it? It sounds like there was a ICJ ruling the temple was theirs, but it wasn't clear about the surrounding area. And they had a follow-up ruling a decade later where they said also the surrounding area. But then they were like, well, that new thing doesn't include this hilltop. so now they're fighting over the hill. Okay? So it seems a little silly.
Further heightened as the collapse in the close...
It's literally the hill they want to die on. It is quite literally. That is...
ties between the 2 countries' powerful political dynasties, the Huns in Cambodia and Shinawats in Thailand, has closed off one of the avenues that could have helped diffuse the situation. As you may know already, here at TLDR, we're committed to learning about the world around us and helping you...
Right?